This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Looking back on this date in High Desert sports history,
High Desert baseball fans welcome home Ryan Christensen, manager of the Stockton Ports.
Avery Brandon saves John Fleckenstein's win in key 2017 Yardbirds triumph over the Monterey Amberjacks. With the outlook for a 2020 high school football season looking dim, flashbacks to seasons past provide welcome memories.
Silverado's Hawks have their work cut out for them. Are they to make the CIF playoffs? First order of business, cut out the mistakes that cost them severely in losses at home to Burroughs and at Granite Hills. Against Burroughs, the Hawks took the opening drive and marched down the field, only to fumble at the 3. But Silverado scored early. The entire complexion of the game could have been changed. As it turned out, turnovers figured in heavily in the first half in Burroughs' favor. This play led to the second Burroughs touchdown as the visitors mounted a 23-point lead. It wasn't that the Hawks defense was unable to contain the Burroughs. Silverado repeatedly came up big, often led by all-league linebacker Jimmy Musgrave. This was the Hawks' offensive play of the game. Senior wide receiver Hector Delatorre coming down at the reception and taking it deep into Burroughs territory. The play covered 50 yards. Atwafi follows his blockers on the left side, skirts outside and in. Andres Velasco's extra point pulled the Hawks within 3. A regular season-ending win at Barstow is vital to qualify for postseason play.
High Desert baseball fans welcome home Ryan Christensen, manager of the Stockton Ports. Christensen, a 1992 graduate of Apple Valley High School, is one of 3 Sun Devils to play in the major leagues. Christensen, in his first season managing the Ports, brings in a team with the best record in the Cal League. Stockton holds a 6-game lead in the North upon arrival at Heritage Field. Ceremonial first pitches in this series on back-to-back nights by collegiate All-Americans. Ryan Christensen, All-American center fielder for Pepperdine in 1995. And Casey Sowell, All-American basketball star at Seattle University this year. This Friday night, sellout crowd also treated to a brilliant rendition of God Bless America by the Victor Valley's talented Tonning family. All 7 performing Tonnings tied to Victor Valley College music programs.
the High Desert Yardbirds take another huge leap towards securing a postseason playoff berth, holding on to beat Monterey 8-6. Avery Brandon recording his team-high 7th save. Avery Brandon's save preserves the victory for Jonathan Fleckenstein, who earned his 2nd consecutive win. The 6'5", 21-year-old threw 3 innings of scoreless relief, striking out 3. Second, biggest hit of the night, and the 4th inning, Blake Butcher delivers the 2-run single, scoring Dylan Hdsr and Donald Glover, giving High Desert the lead they shall not relinquish. The 8-6 victory, combined with a Bakersfield loss to Tucson, pulls High Desert within 3 games of the second-place Train Robbers with 12 regular season games remaining.
Congratulations on your first win.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid Fast and Last, sold and supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, Conference and Convention Center for the High Desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of High Desert television today. Sports headline makers looking back in High Desert and Mojave River Valley history. Former High Desert Maverick Robbie Hammock's rawhide rubs the 2014 Mavs the wrong way. Mavericks pitcher Richelson Pena retires the first 19 Blaze hitters he faces in a 2015 outing in Bakersfield. Yardbirds leaders discuss being a team player amid 2017 race to the finish.
Running a lot of guys out there, seeing what they got. At the end of the season, you want to play well and you want to be a starter. But I think you just kind of have to trust the process and, just understand that just stay in your lane, do what you do best.
Video Sports Football Files, Apple Valley big plays enable the Sun Devils to subdue Burroughs in his 2013 Mojave River League matchup.
Former High Desert Mavericks catcher Robbie Hammock brings his rawhide to town, struggling with the worst record in the California League. Hammock and Visalia leave sporting a 4-game winning streak, having stolen home field advantage from High Desert by winning 4 straight 1-run decisions. That forces the Mavericks to hit the road in dire need of wins in hopes of qualifying for postseason play.
As for Robbie Hammock, who caught for the 1998 Mavericks, he would go on to catch for the Arizona Diamondbacks in 6 separate seasons. His main claim to fame, catching Randy Johnson's perfect game in 2004. Robbie Hammock was named Quality Coach, Catching Coach for the Arizona Diamondbacks in 2016. Yardbirds leaders discuss being a team player amid 2017 race to the finish.
Yeah, definitely. We're running a lot of guys out there, seeing what they got, and giving guys days off and a little breather here towards the end of the year to regroup and keep making that push. And when the guys get in there, they just gotta stick to their game, not try to do too much.
This is not Patrick Jones' first rodeo. He knows how the last weeks of a season can be frustrating.
I think so, a little bit. I think that's, normal. It comes with, experience, and, I can only look back. I understand, towards the end of the year, you start really pushing because you want, sometimes selfishly, you want your numbers to be high. At the end of the season, you want to play well and you want to be a starter. But I think you just kind of have to trust the process and, just understand that just stay in your lane, do what you do best, and that's going to help the team, win out of anything.
The Apple Valley Sun Devils, it was big play after big play after big play, one big play after another. But would these big plays be enough To defeat a stubborn Burroughs team, the home team, Sun Devils defense, got the team off to a thunderous start when Jacob Munoz scooped up a Burroughs fumble on the visitors' opening series, running it in from 40 yards out in the opening minute of play. But Burroughs would retaliate, scoring on a big play of their own, a 71-yard scoring pass, and Apple Valley found themselves trailing 7-6 in the early going. The first huge play on offense came following the first Burroughs score. Justin Connors unloads to Brandon Mapstead, who outruns the Burroughs secondary to score on an 80-yard play.
A long scoring pass. I went out, ran my corner route. Offensive line executed the pass protection perfectly. And when our offense comes together as one unit, the magic comes out, and that's what happens. Big plays come.
A two-point conversion attempt failed, but the Sun Devils had regained the lead, 12-7. Again, the visitors answered with a sustained drive that moved them back on top, 14-12, and that's where the score stood at the intermission. Apple Valley's huge play, number 3, early in the third. It's second and long. Justin Connors fakes the pass, finds a seam, and goes full steam. 83 yards for the touchdown. Connors connects with Malik Moore for the two-point conversion, and it's Apple Valley back in front, 20-14. The highlights film will show that big plays put points on the scoreboard, but let me show you what I believe was the turning point in the contest, and it was performed by the Sun Devils defense. Burroughs marches into the red zone, trailing by 6, but this series of defensive plays turns back the Burroughs and turns the tide in favor of Apple Valley. Number 40 is Brandon McNutt. 23, defensive back D'Angelo Guillory. 22, Justin Wagner, leading the gang that takes the ball carrier out of bounds. Burroughs had first and goal at the 10. A touchdown ties it up. A conversion puts Burroughs back up. On fourth and goal from the 6, Burroughs tries the other side. Number 10 is Jacob Munoz, getting up from the bottom of the pile. The Sun Devils defense does its job again on the final play of the third quarter. Justin Wagner's pass interception sets up the drive leading to the 4th Apple Valley touchdown of the night. Connors to Mapstead in the corner of the end zone. Apple Valley 27, Burroughs 14. But Burroughs comes right back with a long sustained drive, making it a one-possession game once again, 27-21. On the Sun Devils' ensuing possession, the home team, orange and black, seem to put the game away when Tevin James gets outside and races 64 yards to score. Apple Valley 34, Burroughs 21. 6 minutes remain in the ballgame. It will take big plays by Apple Valley defenders to turn back the Burroughs a final time. Number 40 is junior linebacker Brandon Knox. Then it's Tristan McNatt. After flattening the starting Burroughs quarterback on the previous play, McNatt smothers the backup signal caller. Apple Valley takes over on downs, runs out the clock, and emerges with the 34-21 triumph. The Sun Devils defense was without leading tackler Mason Kelly.
Did everyone feel like they had to step it up a notch with your leading tackler out of the game, or no?
Oh, definitely. Mason Kelly's a huge threat on defense, and without him, we needed to step it up a little bit on defense, but we still came through, brought it together, and brought home the victory, baby.
Apple Valley returns to action October 11th at Sultana to open Mojave River League play. Flashing back to headline makers in Hdsr sports history is presented by We Got 'em Tees, where Letterman jacket summer sale prices start at $2.99. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery designs. We Got 'em, official CIF sanctioned Chanel patches for varsity jackets. We Got 'em Tees, 2 locations, Apple Valley and Upland. Oh yeah, We Got 'em Tees.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road.
Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, conference and convention center for the High Desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of High Desert television today. Sports headline makers looking back in High Desert and Mojave River Valley history. Victor Valley College Lady Rams from the 2023 season earning scholarships to play at the next level. Big Bear sharpshooter Kim Rode makes Olympics history in 2016. Stormin' Norma roars again in KT 100.
And I won the race.
6-time Olympic shooting medalist Kim Rode, a resident of Big Bear Lake. Kim Rode is an American double trap and skeet shooter, a 6-time Olympic medal winner, including 3 gold medals, and 6-time national champion in double trap. She is the most successful female shooter in Olympics history, the only triple Olympic champion, and the only woman to have won 2 Olympic gold medals for double trap. She won a gold medal in skeet shooting at the 2012 Summer Olympic Games, equaling the world record of 99 out of 100 clays. Most recently, she won the bronze at the Rio 2016 Olympics, making her the first Olympian to win a medal on 5 different continents and the first Summer Olympian to win an individual medal at 6 consecutive Summer Games. Rode has formed strong ties with the Inland Empire shooting community.
And in 2024, Kim Rode was inducted into the California Skeet Shooting Hall of Fame. Stormin' Norma roars again in KT 100.
And I won the race.
Buck Blair adjusts and takes his first Pro 500 checkered of the season.
I'm going to put a better tire on and change my setup a little, and I'm going to go in harder this time. How about that?
Video Sports reports on Wheel to Wheels, July 20th, night of racing. Stevie Simpson, Silver Blue 28, wins the Intermediates main. Blaine Kuhn, Gold 23, takes the Dirt Carts Open checkered. Riley Tippett, 14-year-old from Yorba Linda, wins the Restrictor main among Championship Series 8 main event winners, gaining ground on season points leaders. Robbie Simpson, 27, the Intermediates Junior winner. Cash Culp occupying the podium in 2 classes, a Dirt Carts Junior victory lap again. Buck Blair gives us the lowdown on preferring the top line as we flash back to this Video Sports interview from the 2018 season.
Yeah, you know, to be honest, if you're running the bottom, the top's faster. If you're running the top, the bottom's faster. Anyway, that's my luck. So, you know, I don't know. I prefer to run the top even if it's not faster. It's just more fun. So that's where I go.
Having fun, a huge part and parcel of Stormin' Norma Weatherby's racing at Wheel to Wheel. How did this 2019 KT100 rookie learn of Wheel to Wheel?
I learned about Wheel to Wheel through mainly Heidi Jo Erickson. We were racing at Paris. And then Ronnie wanted me to race there, my handler, my boyfriend. And Doug Bushy wanted me to come up and try it. So we did. And we raced for the rack. And I won the race. I came from quarter midgets, like I said. I missed my calling. I couldn't go any further. And I'm here now.
Victor Valley College Lady Rams from the 2023 season earning scholarships to play at the next level include Jordan Brooks, Division I, Cal State Bakersfield. Mania Willingham and Tyresha Sessions are bound for Division II Humboldt State. This high-scoring trio led Coach Troy Hall's Lady Rams to the conference championship in 2022, the program's first conference title in 25 years. The 2023 Lady Rams had a record of 20 wins and 9 losses, 12-2 in conference play. Jordan Brooks became the first Lady Ram, earning first-team All-State honors 2 years. The 6'3" center set school records in blocked shots, rebounds, and scoring. This Victor Valley College Sports Report is presented by the Bradco Companies, Joseph W. Brady's Bradco Companies, the High Desert Mojave River Valley's longest-standing full-service commercial brokerage firm. Bradco, ardent supporters of the team's athletes and sports programs at Victor Valley College. Sports headline makers looking back in High Desert and Mojave River Valley history. Season. CYAP Most Valuable Players: Jimmy Musgrave, 2011, John Mackesy, 2014, and Austin Williams, 2015, are interviewed.
Jordy Lara remains torrid, ripping a home run in his 4th straight game. This, the 23-year-old Lara's 20th of the season. Lara's exploits contribute to his being named California League Hitter of the Week for the week ending July 20th. During that span, Lara took his consecutive game hitting streak to 12 games with 10 hits in 24 at-bats, 11 runs driven in, and 8 runs scored. Jordy Lara doubles off the Atria sign in left center field. But the Rawhide rallies for a 7-6 win in 10. That forces the Mavericks to hit the road in dire need of wins in hopes of qualifying for postseason play. As for the outcomes of every contest against Visalia, about the only favorable force in effect, Tuba Force, entertaining fans upon arrival in the getaway game. This unique ensemble of classical musicians, all affiliated with Victor Valley College, offered up a most appropriate medley of television westerns, including themes representative of the California League opponents this night, Rawhide and Mavericks. The 8-member Tuba Force sports over $35,000 in instruments. These brass tubas run in the neighborhood of $4,000 apiece.
All 2014 High Desert Mavericks home games featured pre-game and between innings musical entertainment on the concourse, in addition to a local performer singing the national anthem.
The Mavericks return home to close out July with a 3-game set against Lancaster. Fans see A Penny a Kiss performing on the concourse on the Grinds 2 for Tuesday, July 29th. Heading into August, there are but 3 homestands remaining for the 2014 Mavericks. Many fans coming for the baseball, returning for the entertainment. Between innings, fun and activities include cotton candy giveaways, wheelbarrow races, face painting fun for the youngsters, on-field workouts by way of Limbo Rock. These are a Wanzik law firm Skybox guests.
A Penny a Kiss and the Victor Valley College Tuba Force highlights remind us of so much more than just baseball contributing to family entertainment at Mavericks games. Ah, those were the days. The Yardbirds' just completed homestand saw a number of milestones for Yardbirds hitters. 3 Yardbirds launched the first home run of their professional career. Blake Butcher blistered this one against the Hollywood Stars. Dylan Kester's first round tripper as a pro is a prime example of sudden impact. It comes with the 23-year-old leading off this Thursday game against the Monterey Amberjacks. Dominic Hdsr, the only other Yardbird to hit a home run leading off a ball game. Relative newcomer Ronnie Grant injects new life into a ninth-inning rally against the Tucson Seguras. The 22-year-old outfielder followed the next night with a solo shot against the Amberjacks. Nobody is more surprised with Ronnie Grant's power burst than Ronnie Grant himself.
It's actually really big because, like, I was telling some of the guys in the dugout in the locker room, they're like, "Oh yeah, let's see another home run." I'm looking at them like, that's not my game. Like in college, I was a base hit guy, gap guy. I just hit backspin and the ball just goes. So that's just what it is. Like this isn't my game, hitting home runs. So I'm surprised as much as everybody else.
Yardbirds All-Stars Shane Brown and Anthony Hawkins, the only other Yardbirds to hit home runs in back-to-back games earlier in the season.
Most valuable players of the High Desert Classic All-Star Games past read like a who's who of Victor Valley Gridiron standouts. Isaiah Kepley of Victor Valley's Jackrabbits and Jimmy Musgrave of Silverado were MVPs in 2011. Kepley, wearing 17 throughout his career, became a 2-year starter at Citrus and then played at Southeastern Louisiana. Linebacker Jimmy Musgrave earned a scholarship to Oregon, transferred to Victor Valley College, then completed his collegiate career at the University of Texas, El Paso. Jimmy Musgrave headed up VVC Rams' named first-team All-Conference in 2014 and became a prime example of local players who may be best served by beginning their collegiate career at Victor Valley College.
It's been more like coming to a JC kind of scholarship and stuff like that. I was up at Oregon, playing big time football, and I suffered, had to go through spinal surgery. I was told I was going to play football again, and then kind of came back, was in rehab for a while. I got that rehab, I started building, and now I'm actually better than I was before. I'm out here, with our team. I'm happy I came to BBC.
2014 defensive MVP John Mackesy of Serrano went on to start at linebacker for 2 seasons at Chaffee.
It was a lot of fun meeting lots of new guys, practicing with them, and just becoming a team over the short week that we did, and just had a lot of fun out here playing with these guys, and it was a lot of fun.
All-Star Game Most Valuable Players have included Sam Taylor of Silverado in 2014 and Austin Williams of Serrano in 2015. Both quarterbacks played their first year of collegiate ball on Coach Dave Hoover's 2016 Victor Valley College Rams.
The most fun was playing against all of our friends in our league, seeing everybody just coming across.
The High Desert Classic Seniors All-Star Football Game is presented by CYAP, California Youth Athletic Program.
Bid fast and last, sold on showcasing sports headline makers
Seasons past. Check out the unique array of items
At the July 31st Barstow Coins, Comics, and Classic Collectibles Auction.
You can bid virtual live online on firearms, vehicles, electric bicycles, collectibles, fine jewelry, coins, antiques, classic cars, and more at bidfastandlast.com.
Start fires, kick ass, take names, and rock and roll.
Your way, Internet.
Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of High Desert television today.
Congratulations on your first win.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley.
Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, conference and convention center for the high desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. That's a wrap on this week's edition of your High Desert Sports Report. Thank you for joining us.